Welcome to Sundays, an old-time radio theater where we take the absolute piss out of old-time radio shows. Today I am here with the Batman.
Hello.
Yinwolf.
Ow!
And Callie.
Hola.
Oh, she's not mute. Sorry. Thank God for that. I see there is a Ronin Wolf in the chat.
Hola,
Yep, we have a Ronin Wolf.
Miss Amigos.
We also have an Ichabod, a Miss T. I saw a Jacob. I saw an Alfred Keith. And I also saw my lovable Thraxie, the guard dragon of the internet. Yes,
Yep,
we are about to have fun with 4 shows today, so it's probably going to run about 2 hours. Because it's usually an hour and a half or 2 hours, depending. So
Everybody loves Thraxie.
Everybody loves Thraxie. And I'm about to edit the description on the bottom. That way everybody can see which shows are being played. There we go. And I'm going to monetize it to see how long it stays monetized. Cross your fingers.
Ichabod's saying that he can join in if you'd like.
I have a full boat, but if you want to be a guest for next week to heckle some of these, you are more than welcome. I usually only tend to have 3 guests heckling on the show. That way we're not talking over each other too terribly much.
Is that the green hairnet?
The shadow.
Right?
Horse Wells and Tales of the Black Museum.
Yes. The first one we are going to be listening to is Suspense The Lodger. So here we go.
No.
Let's hit play and let the heckling begin.
Yes, let's have the orchestra play 2 different tunes at the same time.
This is Hollywood and CBS presenting forecast number 4. Herbert Marshall, directed by Alfred Hitchcock, in the first program of a proposed new series entitled Suspense.
Who is that voice actor? Could they get anyone cancelled?
Yes. Well, they could, but they couldn't afford him.
Tonight's forecast program, ladies and gentlemen, represents the ideal form of collaboration.
I think I'm behind.
Mr. Alfred Hitchcock,
I
brilliant
don't know
English
how we're
director
supposed to be
of
in
such
sync.
outstanding motion pictures as The 39 Steps, Rebecca, and Foreign Correspondent, was eager to create a very special type
Hold
of
on.
radio
39
What seconds are you at?
suspense story. As narrator and star for his production, he thought at once of the distinguished
Alright,
actor
quick, tell
with
me
whom
where
he
you're
has
at.
been associated in countless
Just hit
film
the
successes,
102.
Herbert Marshall. Mr. Marshall suggested that they dramatize a certain favorite story of his. And that story happened to be the very one Mr. Hitchcock had had in mind. Mrs. Belloc Lowndes' classic in Chills, The Lodger.
It's been thingied by Keith Williams.
Have you? Ooh.
Kenneth Williams, sorry.
The spooky
The
music.
Lodger is a work of fiction which springs
That's
from recorded
that's
facts.
spooky music.
A story
It's supposed
which
to
begins
be.
in the year 1888 in London. A London terrorized by the fifth in a succession of recent murders. It was believed that these deeds were the work of one person, a tall, gaunt figure in a black Inverness cape, carrying a small, narrow bag.
A black
You know it's
Inverness
the evil
cape.
that lurks in the heart of men.
With the sum total of
Jack
all
the
that
Ripper
known
knows.
to murder. It was enough, however, to keep alive and alert the interest of all London, of all those in fine quarters, and all those in small, grimy houses, as, for example, Ellen Bunting.
I know who this
Ellen
killer
was
is.
no
It's
different
Sweeney
from all the
Todd,
other
the
middle-aged
incompetent
housewives
barber.
dwelling in the great city's squalid Whitechapel district. She knew all the
The
known
worst
facts of
barber
the
in
case.
London.
As Herbert Marshall will tell you, Ellen knew it was quite proper to refer to this wielder of the knife as the Avenger.
The Avenger.
It's
Wait.
Captain America.
I thought we were watching Suspense. When did we get to the Avengers? What?
Yeah. What the hell's Captain America doing murdering people in London?
Wasn't there was also a TV show called The Avengers, which didn't have anything to do with Marvel.
I know.
Or avenging for that matter.
All his victims, for example, have been women. All have been young, attractive, and oddly enough, blonde.
Well, he could have been doing much work in London if all of his victims were young, attractive women.
Especially in the 1800s.
And blonde.
Yeah.
Don't forget the blonde part. I guess that's very important.
Murder. The Avenger had started.
Hello, sailor, fancy grab. Oh!
Yeah. Well, you know one thing. Brunettes and redheads were safe.
Alright, where are you at now?
Yep. I'm still sitting in front of my computer, Callie.
We're 3 minutes and 35 seconds in.
Look, it says here that this girl he got last night was like all the others. Pretty, blonde, and,
Dead.
let's see, described by her friends as a very light-hearted girl. What a pity.
What?
Yeah, lighthearted. Should be lighthearted now, it's missing.
Why,
My own Daisy.
Maddie, I see the London fog is
well,
invading
maybe it's
your
a good
room.
thing she's with her aunt then, instead of here. London
It's
ain't
just
a
the
safe place
light.
for any
Yeah,
girl
I'm
right
smoking. Ambiance, ambiance.
Now, Bunting,
You
know that
braggart.
she seems just
Hear
as
that?
much my own
Maddie
daughter
thinks
as
she's
yours. But I'm telling you,
smoking.
there's no such thing as a in your bank right now.
Shut up.
We just can't afford it.
Oh, I know that.
Well, I bet Roland does as well, like, but that goes without saying.
Wow. Haven't I scrimped myself half crazy trying to keep us going? But you don't care about that, do you? No, your Daisy's more important to you than I am.
Lodger.
Oh, your days is more important than I am.
I sense
Oh,
jealousy.
Tell me, Ben.
I am so impressed because I'm a
We haven't
woman.
had a lodger for months. Nobody even comes to
I'm
look
going
at
to
the
start a
room
new
anymore.
movement. I'm going to call it
Well,
feminism.
they ain't even out. Soon we won't even have a roof over our heads, and
We don't have a roof over our heads anyway.
I didn't think
Why do you think I'm wearing this umbrella on my head?
I didn't think it.
I think I have to move everything to the
I've been so
computer.
worried.
Well, don't you go worrying another
Isn't
second,
gonna
old
work
girl.
out.
Why, first thing you know, you won't be pretty anymore. You'll have your face all wrinkled
Now,
and your...
see
Now,
here,
come on now,
Bunty.
let's see a smile. Come on, just have one
Oh,
smile
leave
from
me
me. Just
alone,
one
I
smile
won't.
like you used to, eh?
Yeah, go on, put your teeth in and give us a smile.
Who do you suppose that could be?
Those crooked teeth of the English.
It's not the English. It's the Americans kept saying Scottish people and think they were English.
No, I'll
Oh, oh.
you just stay here.
The only people I know whose teeth are actually tied in knots.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I
You are? With who?
Someone's
Can't you tell the
good,
way I'm walking?
someone's good at that good banging.
Is it not true that you let lodgings?
Yes, sir. Won't you come in, sir?
Won't you come in, sir? Oh my goodness, I'm being visited and I'm such a lonely woman, you see.
Yes.
This perfect stranger.
Just me and 70,000 cats.
Above all, our house is quiet. Your bed, sir.
No, I'll hold it.
Yeah.
You'll be so good as to show me the room, please.
Cockney cat.
Oh, yes. It's right up these stairs, sir.
You'd be a scouser cat.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Taffy.
Just my husband.
We'll have enough comments from the Welsh peanut curry, thank you very much.
Find this room to your liking, sir. Here we are. Now
Scouse.
I'll just there.
Very good.
It is pleasant, isn't it, sir? And there's not many rooms with such pretty pictures, are there now?
No, because the rest of the rooms don't have pictures, because when you're fucking, you're not worried about the pictures on the walls.
Oh, hold on. What walls?
What man cares about pictures? All he needs is a bed.
Mrs. Bunting. You see, I
No, Jacob, that is not the undead Robin.
The Holy Bible.
Yes, sir. Please,
Bunting,
let
what
me
name?
help with your luggage.
No, don't touch it.
Oh, but I only wish to...
Don't touch it, isn't that the whole point of his visit? Oh.
I'm a married man, don't touch it.
I'm so very weary.
What man is that honest with
Well, I'm not
stuff?
surprised. Everybody weary. All your blood's gone to that thing there.
They are, sir.
And now at last I have found my haven of rest.
Yes, sir. Then you'll be taking the room.
Let us see
Who
now.
the hell talks like
Yes,
that?
I'll be taking the room. Put it in this bag, please.
I shall be staying in most of the time and I shall be wanting meals.
It's a carpet bag and it's bigger on the inside.
30 shillings a week.
Who talks like that though? This is my haven of rest.
Yes, sir, that will be quite all right.
Good, and I shall pay
It's
you
more like, oh, there's a bed. I'm going to sleep. Now piss off.
S-L-E-U-T-H. Think of a hound, Mrs. Bunting, and you'll never forget my name.
Sleuth.
3, 4, 30.
Yeah, actually, you get rid of the
And I think I
E
should enjoy
and the H, and you've got his name spelled right.
I have to restart the
Could you
computer.
arrange that?
Most certainly, sir.
Yeah,
I'll do that.
Callie,
now.
just give it a
And
good
if you
kicking.
require
She's not
me-
certain how to do that. Apparently, she's the madam and not the sluts in the brothel.
I thought you understood me,
This is
Mrs.
true.
Bunting, and I had hoped that you and your husband were abstainers.
But we are, sir. We don't keep nothing about. I would have had to go out and...
Of course. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Bunting. I fear...
They abstain from drink, they abstain from tobacco, they abstain from sex.
That's why they have twin beds.
I hope I know a
In separate
gentleman when I
houses.
see one.
Thank you very
In
much.
separate
I'll
countries.
just tell you.
On separate planets.
In separate galaxies.
In separate quantum realities.
Don't bother me now. I have to get...
In separate multiverses.
He took it. What?
We're all right.
Can't get any separate than that.
30 shillings. A week in advance. Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, he took the room a week in advance. Okay. How do you take a room a week in advance? Do you stay there before you stay there? How does that work exactly?
It's a room on wheels.
We're not going to worry too much
You
about
phone up
being in
and
danger of
make
being
an arrangement.
Yeah.
a girl who takes a drink, you know.
What's that to do with it, please?
Oh, something I read in the paper while you were
You can take our lives. You can take our liberty.
But you can't take our drinks.
Freedom.
Must be some kind of a regular
You'll take our lives, you'll take our liberties, but you'll never take our drinks.
Yes.
Now hurry, Bunting.
How very Irish of you.
I think it would have been funny if Mel Gibson was shouting that out in Braveheart and Conor McLeod tripped up behind him and took his head.
Was an eccentric sort of
Miss T, hey, feminism is for everyone. I couldn't even type that with a straight face.
Feminism is for the disheartened, the disillusioned, the evil, and the downright pathetic.
And women who live with a lot of cats.
Right. The crazy cat women.
Yep.
Or a lot of pussy hats.
Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead.
know the wickedness of folly.
And lo, the wickedness of folly, or in this case, prostitution. However you want the folly to be.
Girls, you've turned all their faces to the wall.
You've turned all their faces to the... Or did they turn their own faces to the wall because they saw how small his willy was?
That's so yes, I turn all their faces to the wall so I can get them up
And
the
that
arse.
maneuver, that strange action was the beginning of Erin's concern. Soon there came to her a recollection of the black Inverness cape, the small narrow bag, the urgent.
If she's concerned, why not do anything about
it?
it?
Began to shape themselves
it's obviously
because the details have to shape themselves, I guess, like a nice round woman's bottom or something. I don't know.
It's obviously what's in the small narrow bag. It's this small narrow dildo.
Her stepdaughter added to her concern. On the second night, her sleep was restless with vague, horrifying images. When she heard the first.
Yes, welcome to the Steve Shives show.
Vague, horrifying images. I wonder what she ate before she slept.
She watched Steve Shives on YouTube.
Uh-oh, she followed the steps down the stairs.
Utter stillness fell upon the house. And outside the streets were so silent she could hear distinctly the clock from a church tower a mile away told the hour.
Go back to bed!
Is that a narrator meant to be talking?
Yeah.
Stealthily. Stalking.
Stealthily. Stalking.
Finding.
He stands it.
Finding.
Oh my god!
Tap dancing. Oh my god, it's Fred Astaire!
I know you're trying to sound suspenseful, but you sound like you're getting sucked off.
She assured herself that Daisy's arrival that day was no cause for alarm. Now she reasoned.
The crescendo of the music wasn't helping either.
About so religious a gentleman as Mr. Sleuth. But for her there was no more sleep. Merely a tormented state of half-consciousness.
Because of her indigestion.
She hadn't drunk that quart of coffee.
Horrible murder. That was the piercing scream of a newsboy far down the street.
Horrible murder. How many times do you get a wonderful murder? I mean, fucking hell.
What came?
During the night.
He was stabbed to death.
It's a really amusing murder.
You're right. It's about as bad as conditions are favorable for a thunderstorm. Who favors thunderstorms? Give me a fucking break.
Somebody catch that band! Captain America!
Mounting suspense. Oh my god!
I did not touch suspense.
The violin is making it creepy, supposedly.
That morning, the green-faced lodger brought the steepest night's warm terror full.
Have they changed narrator from the beginning?
She saw the pitiable, helpless weariness in his eyes.
Fucking hell.
And curiously, the terror began to pass. She found that she was hoping desperately that her fears were unfounded. Earlier, she had determined to tell Bunting of the awful convictions of her mind.
But when she went to the show, she found she indeed did have a penis.
Certain before she spoke to a soul. She knew there was one thing she must examine. That was the lodger's single piece of luggage. She'd thought of it often.
And also the penis that was growing out of where her vagina should be.
Too small, too narrow. It was more like a case. A case for a knife.
But it wasn't. It was a big black dildo.
Dun dun dun!
with an air pump.
Soon after
about these
I know a magic air pump.
Disappeared down the street and then she rushed upstairs into the room.
Extender.
Quickly she moved to the closet. It was no different from what it had always been, utterly empty.
Who just made the rather loud dog noise? Was that you, Maddie?
Might have been me trying to stifle a laugh.
Clothes, socks. The next empty. There remained then only one possible place for the small narrow bag, the bottom drawer, and it was locked. Tugging at the drawer, she heard the opening of the front door downstairs. Panic! She rushed out of the room and down the hall to the head of the stairs.
Upstairs, Ellen? Ellen!
All the while in her heels.
It's so good to see you. Well, whatever's the matter?
Yeah, she's gone quite white.
Oh, well, I'm all right.
That's racist.
You always kept coughing doing a joint.
Well, the country's all right in its way, but There's nothing like London now, is there?
No, smell that lovely sooty air. There's nothing like London.
Do something about these blind dogs, say,
That's why I've got the hacking cough, so it
I'll
is.
die a maybe.
And our children are in factories.
Daisy, I might as well get you settled.
Yeah, well, you've got to get your meat pies from somewhere, ain't
Straight
you?
to the point. No point.
Well, I bet a sixpence you'll have a dust cloth in your hand before you've got your coat off.
Gordon, Bennett, who talks like that? Wait, I'm talking like that.
Mrs. Bunting, I see my door is open.
Oh, we were just leaving, so we...
Does this mean that all of you have been in my room?
Oh, not at all, sir.
What must I do?
Oh, look.
But you see, sir.
What was thy doing? What kind of Shakespeare stuff is that?
He's brought his daughter up.
Well, somebody's got to do the dusting, you know, turn the bed sheets down.
Pleased to meet you, sir.
It's housekeeping.
She's been away for quite a long
Housekeeping.
while. That's why we're a bit excited, you might say.
Yes, you must have been surprised when you
Welcome
came
back,
in.
Callie.
Hearing us laughing and carrying on that way.
Yes, I must say I was. However, Miss Daisy, there are all types of joy, are there not?
Yes,
No,
I'm sure there are.
there are all types of joy, are there not?
Of the abandoned, and the
Would you
divine
like to see my
happiness of the
etchings?
blessed. A vast difference. You do understand me, don't you?
Callie, if you're speaking, we can't really hear you.
Would you understand? Do you understand me? Don't you? Yes, I understand your small narrow bag dipping something that might or might not be in your pants right now.
Will you stop calling my wife a small narrow bag?
What's he, quick, what are they saying? Get your knickers off.
I don't wear knickers, sir. I wear bloomers.
Was there like 6 pairs of bloomers in them days?
Well, apparently that's what Maddy wears. Not.
I like to see Maddy in a G-string.
Ellen had been determined to pour out her
Miss T, I'd like a little death from time to time.
She told herself that perhaps the past few days had been nothing more than a grim illusion. A tormenting
Grim illusion.
imagination.
Oh, fuck off.
She would wait.
You knew what you saw.
Into the last Avenger
That's very fucking British. It couldn't possibly be very bad. I must be the illusion.
Man strikes again. Another body fan. Did he just say Supergirl?
No, see the girl more than once.
I'm sure he said Supergirl.
Yep, he says see the girl more than once. In other words, he kills him and then he cracks open a cold one later.
Ah, I see. Well, he kills one, then he gets one of the ones that he killed the day before and cracks it open.
Right.
I see, sir. So, necrophilia sadism.
The dirty bastard.
Well, you know, they're dying to see him.
Should spend
Yep.
all their time praying.
I sought to explain, Mrs. Bunting, that all women are placed on this earth
Praying.
filled with evil. They therefore must struggle constantly to find the paths of righteousness.
Why, Mr. Sleuth?
Slightly naughtiness.
Don't you have fun?
Frivolity, my child, is the devil's breeding ground.
Callie, you need to be turned up, I think.
Temptation, pleasure, wine.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, there's nothing I like better than a glass of wine, and I'm...
You drink.
Like a fish, I do.
Why is it always wine?
Yeah.
Because he's run out of women in song.
No, sir, I don't have a drinking problem. I've got a stopping problem.
No, sir, I don't have a drinking problem. I drink, I fall down, no problem.
I've got a really severe drinking problem. I can't afford the fucking stuff.
That's not fair. I'm a good girl, I am, and I won't have you
I
find
drink,
me.
I get drunk, I fall down, no problem.
No problem.
Be going upstairs anyway.
I used to drink and drive, but I kept hitting bumps and spilling my drink.
People never realize the Bible does simply for the greater good of humanity. And of the power
Oh, the
of
humanity.
direct my hand toward the expulsion of all evil.
Daisy,
Daisy,
Daisy, listen to me.
listen to me.
I've got to tell you
No.
I got to tell you something.
about what, Mother Ellen?
He's about to pork you next. Watch out for the bag.
About the phantom flasher of old London town. Most people think he's riding a pink pogo stick, but he's just really well hung.
The moment
Permanently excited.
come again and pass.
Is that in your pocket? You're going to stab me.
Is that a battering ram in your pocket, or are you pleased to see me?
If that chance should fail, then she would tell Bunting or the police. So with the knowledge that Bunting was left in the house to look after Daisy, she boarded the underground train bound for the coroner's court. But as the train pulled away from the station,
she realized that underground trains had not yet been invented.
With the sudden realization that provided Sleuth was the murderer, she was equally responsible for his crimes.
Oh no!
She had been giving him protection.
She had been giving him lodgings. Ooh.
No, not lodgings, protection. She thinks she's lying him with condoms.
and secret hand jobs.
Yeah. Masonic hand jobs.
And KY jelly, just in case they were a little too dry.
Actually, KY jelly wasn't invented then. It was, it was probably meat jelly.
Ew.
Why is the dog pretending to be dead, Maddie?
Because he's asleep.
He's got no right to be asleep during a live stream.
Yeah.
Just, Maddie, throw something at him so we know he's actually alive.
Listen to each of the witnesses as they were called.
I see, he's killed her dog.
He looked at me like, why are you trying to get my attention? I'm comfortable.
Maddie, alright, say that.
You're back, aren't you, Maddie? Oh, that's an evil look. That was an evil look.
Yes, it was.
Could not possibly have seen the murderer from her window. She left the stand, replaced by a Mr. Cannot.
Mr. Kemet or cannot? As in, cannot screw people because of erectile dysfunction.
Actually, I thought it was Mr. Come-Ups.
When I saw him, he was quite a tall man, very gaunt-looking, and carrying a handbag.
Handbag. Oh, there's that handbag again.
Yep. And I'm doing my Peter Lorre impersonation. But I'm not doing a very good job of it. I can't get the German sound in my voice quite right.
Yeah. You have too much English in your voice.
Yeah, this is so.
I shall have to ask for more order in the court.
Miss T, obviously an Alice Cooper fan.
More order in the court. I'll have a bit of my friend over here. I'll have a lager and lime.
An educated man, I would judge, but quite mad.
What do you mean by that?
Well, as he emerged from the
Well, he thinks he's Napoleon.
Why does he sound like a tranny?
Oh, he was talking to himself. Look, talking to yourself does not mean you're off kilter. Now, getting into an argument with yourself and losing said argument, that's a completely different story altogether.
And then plotting revenge against yourself, where by death. Yeah, fucking, there's no hope for you.
Are you asking us to believe?
Tie yourself to the train tracks. Now you know you deserve it.
A religious man.
Hitting yourself. This will hurt me more than it hurts you.
Yes, the man we're looking for is a religious man. We should round up every priest in London.
Well, how would you know he's a religious man? Because, you know, there's no little boys around claiming to be murdered. Oh, sorry.
There's no little boys around claiming to be murdered that we've found.
Knew that now. She would no longer keep silent, her hands shut.
Hold on, Miss T. Why, obviously, an Alex Cooper fan?
Because of the bag and the cape and, you know.
On the verge of speaking, fainted.
She's on the verge of speaking and fainted.
When she revived a few moments later, she said nothing.
What happened?
And then she woke up and said nothing.
She woke up, looked around her and said in an American accent, "Oh boy." Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, the knife.
The knife.
The narc.
The narc.
The knife.
Dictated remain in her mind. She heard them over and over.
Such a bag as might contain.
What? What?
It's a knife. It's got a
Is
knife.
that maybe a dream sequence?
Yeah, that's why they got the harp playing. In them days, whenever you went to sleep, somebody crept into your bedroom with a harp. Fucking Irish bastards.
Filthy potatoes.
Tighter about her.
Are you taking a mech there?
It was 2 streets away from the house.
I'll be having you know that's not a very good Irish accent, so it
Then she
isn't.
saw Bunty. Sharply, like the thrust of a knife, she realized what this
And I
meant.
better be careful with that because
Bunty.
Alfred Keith in the chat there's Irish.
Oh god, them segways.
Oh, Bunty,
I know, right?
Where's Daisy? Where is she? I say, where?
Where, whom?
Oh, listen to me. Try to understand.
He's with
Ruby's the
Luigi.
Avenger.
I can't understand you, you're hysterical and babbling.
Time for that. Daisy's in danger. Hurry! Hurry!
Yes.
That was a Norman in days, wasn't
Harry,
it?
Harry.
Yes, I know you're hairy woman.
More
You need to
dramatic
show-
music.
It's a twister.
Here we are,
It's a
Bunty.
twister.
I wonder how many families this whole thing would trigger.
I'll look in the kitchen, Bunty.
All of them.
Daisy!
I
Where are you, Daisy?
love that. The first
Give me
place you
your
look for a
Daisy! Daisy!
She's not
Give
here.
me your
Yeah.
answer true!
Did you hear that? The first place you looked for a woman was in the kitchen.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just shouting for Daisy. I mean, Daisy! Daisy!
Got to make sure she's not making a sandwich, don't you know?
I'm half crazy all for the love of you!
Oh God. 5 more
Whoa.
minutes more.
Could you've got before you came?
Why do all the old buildings have creaky doors like that?
Because this is.
It's a ghost!
Uh-oh, they're building suspense again.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
What's the idea here, Trouble? More lines to do.
Did he just say you fat cosplayer?
I don't
Narrator you
know.
had, not as Mr. Sleuth, the lodger.
Hitch, you can't stop the play right here. It isn't fair, you know.
Why isn't it, Bob? What more is there to say?
Mr. Hitchcock.
Well, we could say supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
All right, Ellen.
But I get it
What
too far,
precisely
don't you think?
did you find?
Intuitively.
Nothing, sir.
There. You see? Nothing. No lodger, no Bible. And that locked dresser drawer. What about that?
We unlocked it, sir.
And what was in it?
Nothing, sir.
Dildos.
I know who the murderer is. It's obviously the
It was
woman.
Mr. Plum with a
She
red.
imagined him.
Begging your pardon, Mr. Hitchcock, but don't you think we'd better just mention about Daisy?
I don't know, Bunting.
It's Colonel Mustard in
What do
the
you think we ought to
library with
say?
a dildo.
The reason she wasn't in the house when they
No, no. It was Miss Scarlet in the conservatory.
Did she
with the
enjoy it?
Oh,
dildo.
very much so. Made it to King's Cross and back in just under an hour, sir.
It was a case of
Splendid
erotic
time,
suicide.
Well, there you are, Bob. There's the story.
Now, wait a minute, Mr. Hitchcock. You can't do that. That's not the story.
Of course,
Why does he keep calling him Mr. Pitstop? Has he got a daughter called Penelope?
Hitchcock!
Everybody does.
It was
All right,
Pitstop. I
What
heard
is
it.
it they want to
It
know?
was Mr. Pitstop. He's got a daughter called Penelope
Oh, him. Why, he left that afternoon. They never
who
saw
likes
him again.
pearls.
And now I think we ought to say something about the Columbia
Mr.
forecast so
Hitchcock,
far.
sir, will you please...
Stop him, Mr. Marshall.
Hitch, listen to me.
Yes? What is it?
Did he
We
just
want
say,
to know
bitch,
when
listen
you're
to
getting
me?
the final response.
That's what it sounded like.
I bet you listen to me.
Are you acquainted with Loretta Young?
Yes, what's that got to do with it?
Well, in next week's Columbia Preview series, Miss Young will take the starring role in the drama of an American Red Cross nurse. That's good news, isn't it?
Oh, that's great.
No.
But now listen, Hitch, you've just got to tell that audience exactly when and how Mr. Sleuth was caught.
Caught? Why on earth should he be caught?
Why? Well, he was the Avenger, wasn't he?
Was
No.
he?
Yeah.
It was the woman. Obvious.
Which one was he? The one with the bow?
It was the woman running the fucking boarding
Was
house.
it the giant?
She
Or was he
imagined.
the bloke who turned into the big green guy?
Your
Callie,
guess,
get
gentle listener,
closer
is
to
as
your
good
mic.
as ours. Even Mrs. Bella
No, I turned her up in Discord. She sounds better for me.
No, she's very quiet for me.
Get good.
All right. Okay, here we go. The Black Museum. The 22 caliber pistol. The Black Museum was another mystery type suspense story in the age of the golden radio shows, where it started out by describing a rather seemingly normal and mundane object and how it created havoc in a particular story.
It was the whoopee cushion, wasn't it?
Here we go.
Oh, God.
No.
The
Nowadays,
bells, the bells,
we should
the
call it the Afro-American Museum.
Oh, the Museum of Color.
Yeah.
Where everyday objects
Murder.
22 caliber pistol.
Most foul.
Familiar object, you've seen one or its pictures, never touched one. An elegant little weapon, blue steel, mother of pearl inlay grip, beautiful in its dainty, snub-nosed
Makes me so.
Who gives a fuck?
I'm getting really horny about this pistol.
You can tell you
See
know
this
the fucking gun alone.
smooth, elegant gun of mine.
There ought to be a law forbidding the manufacture of these toys. Every one of them is capable of death.
But it's only a G.I. Joe.
Dun, dun.
Blue 22.
Because we have to be dramatic. So we have the dramatic music.
Land sakes, it's the Green Hornet!
From the annals of the Criminal
Not yet.
Investigation Department of the London Police,
I saw him.
dramatic stories of the crimes recorded by the objects in Scotland Yard's Gallery of Death.
I'm sure that guy's in every old
In
radio
just a moment, you
show.
will hear the Black Museum,
You
starring
wouldn't dare throw that blanket over the dog.
I can't do anything with him. I try and play a game, he wants to play fetch. We listen to the radio show and he lies there asleep.
Yep.
God,
Obviously he doesn't like the kind of radio shows we pick.
He can't hear him. What about the Purple Museum? Why's it gotta be black? Why can't it be white or purple? How about yellow with polka dots?
Yeah, what about the
Racist.
Pink Museum?
It's racist. The museum is racist.
That's racist!
That's racist, Will Robinson.
Wow, intro music.
Danger. What's the danger, robot? I've been given a dildo. Bend over.
Oh
Oh!
God.
Ear rip! Ah!
I lost
Ow.
I turned my headset down.
Whoa, I've got no earwax left.
Museum, starring Orson Welles.
We already heard this part.
They're doing it again. For good measure.
For the love of God, won't somebody kill the trumpet section?
It's like 3 minutes of intro. What the fuck?
I know. The terrible thing is it's only a 5-minute long program.
Impressive place. The kind of echoing awe which comes from a vaulted ceiling and somber lighting. Weird, fantastic. The harsh, real fantasy that comes with murder. Here lies death.
Here lies
And
death.
so neatly.
And so neatly. Because, you know, having death chaotic is completely out of the question.
Yeah. You can't have it wandering about getting a cup of tea.
No.
Here's an odd-looking ashtray, soapstone. It's carved rather nicely with the crouching figure of a woman. Something decorative for your living room, but observe closely now the red-brown stain on the rim.
You are too looking too
Yes,
closely at fucking
it's-
ashtray.
Yes, well, it's obvious from that red-brown stain on the rim that the soapstone woman had a period.
Yeah. You must.
Little Blue 22. It's silent now. It was silent too during Vivian Davis's cocktail party in London's smart, sophisticated West End. In Vivian's quite chic apartment, it was not destined to be silent, though.
Quite shishi
Not
apartment?
very long.
What's a shishi apartment? Is that the opposite of a
Oh,
hee-hee apartment?
the apartment.
Nations,
It's obviously a feminist gathering.
Yeah.
Young men are quite impeccable. The young lady
Or is it a she for here apartment?
I don't know. No, it says shishi apartment, which is, you know, opposite from hee-hee apartment and totally ostracizes all the them-thems.
Yeah, well, your hee apartment's obviously too amusing.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a Japanese word, I'm sure.
Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome.
She's having a martini. Ugh.
You're having a martini, are you?
How
What's
posh.
martini having?
What irritating words.
Hey, say, young lady, you're a martini girl, aren't you? What do you mean by that? Anytime, any place, anywhere.
The ultra-sophisticated, the over-civilized.
It's a martini, how posh. Hmm.
The same old jealousy.
I wonder if she has a broom handle up her arse.
Jealousy.
Yes, she does.
At this moment,
But I'm like a martini, she's never dry.
where Donald is mixing a drink.
Splinters.
Am I, really? I asked you, Donald, haven't you
Haven't you? I don't believe I have.
How did Callie get into this radio fucking broadcast? That's her voice.
Let me tell you. This is my party. You might be polite enough to pay some attention to me and a little less to that strawberry blonde.
It's my party.
I'm sorry, were you saying something?
Oh yes, quite elemental, beneath the polished surface. An interesting situation. It continues, of course.
Jealousy.
The party lasts.
How dare you pay attention to that pretty blonde? I want you to pay attention to me. I don't care if I can crack plastic with my visage. It's my party.
Crack plastic? You can shatter steel with that face of yours.
Larry and their farewells. The last of the guests to go.
It was simply marvelous, Viv, darling. Just delightful.
I always adore your parties, Viv. The liquor.
I was thinking
back up, you homo.
He always adores her parties for the liquor.
Isn't that so, Donald?
I always find that so devious. It's always so delightful to have you yellow line bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Liquor is a very American word. These aren't English people.
Yeah.
Bye, darling. Ring me, won't you? Oh, soon, darling.
No, I won't, because I hate your guts.
Donald's for it now. Did you see the look in her eyes?
Come along, dear. Don't be catty.
Don't be catty.
Silence descends on the carpeted hallway. For a moment.
Ah!
Then through the muffling walls.
What was that? It was silence.
Oh, sorry, mistress. I didn't mean to be stupid and silly.
What was that noise in the hallway? It was silence. That sudden stop gets it every time.
Wow, that was a loud fart.
Gunshot! Pop gun!
I thought, I actually did think he farted.
Detective Pepper. As opposed to Detective Salt. Wouldn't you like to be a pepper too? Oh.
Lady's weapon, wouldn't you say, Pepper?
Not really.
A lady's what the hell is a lady's weapon?
A 22, a Derringer, is considered a lady's weapon because it was small.
Every one of them is capable of death.
Funny?
The body, out here, on the landing.
There's nothing funny about a body. Take this serious, man.
Well, yes, there is. This one's dressed up like Ronald McDonald.
Stay here, Pepper. I want the pathologist to see the body.
In drag.
You know the procedure.
Along with a picture of Kiss.
Crime and only suspect. Yes, sir.
My God,
Did you say a dry and odorly suspect?
Yep.
Okay.
My God, what a horrific-looking corpse. I'll have you know I'm not the corpse. That's the corpse over there.
That's a corpse in Maddy's bed there.
Take hold of yourself, Miss Davis. I need the answers to a few questions.
How can I take hold of myself, you silly man?
Yeah. Ring, ring. Yes. No. Maybe. Sort of.
Inspector Summers of Scotland Yard.
Are you the one who ordered the Hawaiian-style pizza?
This is Inspector Summers of Scotland Yard. No, we don't have a Sherlock Holmes. Quit calling and asking that question.
She'll be coming down to the yard. You can come there if you wish. Goodbye.
Right.
Now will you leave me alone?
Now
my mother is.
Which do you prefer, to answer my questions here or to come down to the yard?
I refuse to answer anything.
Oh, come down to the yard. Maybe they have a swing set.
Oh, get out of here. Get out.
If you come down to the yard, you can have some of my pineapple pizza.
Come into the yard, you can muck dive.
The next I knew there was a shot and he was mumbling something about a doctor.
I think there was a shot that was mumbling something about the hole in his chest.
Yeah. Leave me alone. Listen to me fake cry as I try and speak at the same time.
Who doesn't talk about a dog when they're getting shot? Then, bam. Oh, I need to fill up my tax returns.
Hey, you missed an interesting bit there. Apparently, her husband gave it to her.
Ooh.
That's kind of his job, isn't it?
Ooh. Was that allowed to say back then?
Hey.
Holy shit, that's racy.
Her husband gave it to her in the bedroom.
Ooh.
Once a night.
Why does your dog look like he's impersonating Crypto?
I don't.
Put a red cape on him quickly.
Yeah. Oh my god, all the suspenseful music. What's happening? Ah!
I don't know. I'm being chased by a man with one of those fucking xylophones.
It went on and on. Because the woman wouldn't shut up. Oh.
Don't leave London.
Don't leave London.
Your mother is waiting for you. You better go home with her.
My mother?
Well, if her home isn't in London and she's not supposed to leave London, how is she supposed to leave with her mother?
Well, because her mother's home is in London, you silly old Burke.
Oh, well. In that case, I had a blonde moment.
No change there, then.
Oh. London is huge. You could easily disappear in London.
Back in those days, London wasn't as big. It was only about 3 foot square.
Not only that, what criminal is going to listen to a police officer? Don't leave London. Oh, no, sir, of course not. Oh, by the way, is that my passport?
The problem with London police is they're only useful for asking the time.
Right, don't leave London. Why not? It's not like you're going to be able to find me. It's not like you have Sherlock Holmes or something.
We've got better than that. We've got the Green Hornet.
I've seen Sherlock Holmes. I know you're incompetent and couldn't find me if I stood right in front of you.
Who said that? I knew you here somewhere.
That's the thing about a lot of these detective shows. Every other police officer is a fucking idiot.
Yes.
Except the one.
Right.
Yeah. Like, Angela Lansbury goes around the United States killing people and hypnotising somebody so they think they're the murderer.
I would never... You ever notice, wherever she goes, a death happens. She's a fucking jinx.
We haven't had a murder in these here parts in over 100 years.
Here she comes.
Then you come along and we've got 5. Why are your hands red?
Per hour.
Thank you. Now then, Mrs. Merritt, before the shot last night, did you catch any of the words they said?
Yes.
Yeah, it was that, baby. Oh yeah, that's a good to me.
It was. I said, yeah, have you cleaned that weapon? I don't know. How do I clean? Is this the cleaning handle here? Ah, fuck! You've got a hole in your chest.
Let's go,
Why are you lying there, bleeding on the floor?
What was the conversation before the man was shot? Well, he was complaining that he was a little low on iron.
If you want to know about cleaning, ask a woman.
22, which will play such an important part in the case, can be seen among the other exhibits in the Black Museum.
He sounds so fucking... He sounds so depressed when he says that.
The Black Museum,
in the Black Museum, yeah. Just go over there in the Black Museum.
Oh, there's an interlude for a half-hour show. Lordy. I guess people had to use the bathroom after 13 minutes.
Orson Welles really smells.
Mom, why is there a commercial in the middle of the show? Orson Welles had to take a shit, dear.
No, he was going talking to some Martians about scaring New York.
Right.
You know, they say nowadays that Orson Welles' War of the Worlds didn't panic the United States. I think this is revisionist history by the Americans who were rather embarrassed about that.
Probably.
And now we continue with The Black Museum, starring Orson Welles.
Why you always gotta be calling this bad piece the Black Museum?
Because they're racist.
Or the Black Pit of Despair.
They're racist.
You're all hulky racist bastards, that's what you are.
Nazis!
To be fair, we've got one called the Black Watch Museum. We watch black people and hang them.
Oh God!
Yeah, well, let's face it, there's a dance in Scotland which sums the country up, isn't there? It's called the Gay Gordons.
Well, we've got a village called Ard Gay, and then one closer called Boner Bridge.
Let me say here and now, if May owns a gun, I'm walking out, and at once.
So he's walking out, and at once. Not at yesterday, not 10 minutes from now, but he's walking out at once.
So you know he's serious.
Mm-hmm.
But I bet he doesn't.
Wild parties at all hours, firing guns around, drinking.
Like that happens every night.
Yes.
Wild parties at all hours, firing guns around.
Actually, madam, that's not the case. They just like watching a lot of westerns.
Yeah.
Seen the headlines? This is a juicy one, what?
This is a juicy one, what?
I've got nothing to say here.
What's the juicy one? What? Yes, because a dry one chafes.
They tried the case in public gossip long before it came to proper trial. And when the proper trial
because women are really good at gossiping in the old days.
What do you mean, in the old days?
Men are just as bad now.
Oh, the worst now.
Have you ever noticed when a dead body's found, there's always a person with a dog? They are noisy bastards. I was walking my dog and I found the body.
Yeah.
Yes, I was wanking while walking my dog.
And I found the body with a bullet hole.
Well, it wasn't the body. The body was silenced because he fell from that window.
Meanwhile, in Wales, I was wanking my sheep.
Doctor testifies that when Miss Davis was admitted to the prison after her arrest, he found bruises on her arms.
He found bruises on her arms. And on one side. Because he only did a half-assed job.
Yes, sir. Very well.
Very well.
Now,
Very well.
In your experience,
Very
have you
bad.
found that when one person handles a gun, that person's fingerprints are usually found on the weapon?
Well, normally.
Well, normally, but this was an alien from the planet Sluggles. It doesn't have hands.
Is it true that in this courtroom we have a lawyer that asks painfully obvious questions?
Eliminate each other's prints.
Oh, I don't know. Can I come back to that question?
Captain Obvious, Esquire.
Find this weapon at the scene of the alleged crime? I did. Did you examine it carefully? I did. Did you have it tested for fingerprints? I did. Did you find any? Yes, sir. How many sets?
Thousands.
Now tell the jury, please, whose fingerprints were on that gun? Only my own.
Only my
King
own. Holy
George's.
shit.
One more point, Inspector. You stated that you found a bullet in the wall of the bedroom. Correct? Yes, sir. Have you any reason to believe this bullet was fired on the night of the alleged crime?
Listen, because I fired it. I mean,
right?
That's all.
Smiggelburger. Why are the Swedish people in an English court?
Inaudible mumbling. How do we do the sound effect of inaudible mumbling? Let's get a bunch of Irish people drunk and stick them in the gallery.
You don't have to get them drunk.
I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. Shit.
Yeah, drunk is the Irish default. It's getting sober that's tricky.
I take severe objection to that, so I do.
I mean, an Irish breast milk is 90% proof.
It certainly is.
Oh fuck! I don't lie.
Seriously, Maddy, you know why they only ever bury people in Ireland? Because if they cremated them, it would take them days to put the fire out.
They all stand back and lit that fire.
Yeah. Place your bets. Yes. How long is this one going to burn for?
Irish cremation. Light blue touch paper and stand well back.
It'd be great. No, wouldn't it?
What do you reckon this one is? Oh, about 180 proof. He should burn for about 3 days, I think.
Yeah. My uncle died poisoning. 18 hours to kill him.
I met an Irishman once. He had an unfortunate name. His surname was Boggs. You'll never guess what his first name was. Pete.
Well,
Pete Boggs, God. Oh.
By the power of dad jokes.
Is this true? Would I lie in a court of law?
Well,
I love the headline, man drowns in court. and his name was Bob.
Yeah, there was 5 of them. They're all called Bob.
What do you call an Irishman with shampoo in his head? Tim O'Kill. What do you call a bear with no? What do you call a bear with no mum or dad? Rupert the Bastard.
That was horrible.
It was.
Go and stand in that corner. Go on.
Piss off.
Go in the corner.
You don't know what I do in corners.
Well, I do because I put super glue in that corner.
Dirty bastard.
Yep.
I wasn't super glue. It may be white, but it's not super glue.
Oh my god, he brought her to tears. Your witness. I've already asked her what the dead guy said before he died.
That was horrible. Yes. Crappiest crying I've ever heard in my life.
What did the deceased say before he died? He said, go.
What did your husband say before he died? Oh fuck, it's a bus.
Yes, what did the victim say before he died? This meat tastes funny.
What did your man say before he died? Oi, your dad! Your mum just rag!
You threatened to kill yourself? Yes. Then why did you shout, I will kill you?
No, I never said that.
I never said
that. You say, Miss Davis.
I may have said I'll shoot myself. The other, I never said. Why should I? I was jealous, but that's because I loved him.
Because I loved him.
The mate suicide by guns. Usually poison, isn't it? Or
why does she sound like she's laughing?
Yeah, I don't know.
She's so bad.
She is.
I never pointed a gun at dolls in my life.
And of course.
I never said I'd kill him. I said I'd kill myself.
Let's not forget. Here we go,
I said I'd kill myself, so I aimed the gun and missed, and it hit him on accident.
I've got bad eyesight, you see.
I pointed the gun the wrong way.
Right.
She's such a bad shot. She even misses with the suicide.
For the average housewife, the botany.
I killed him accidentally on purpose.
Yes, with a gun.
Madam, you have the perfect voice for silent movies.
With the gun I accidentally bought on eBay.
Yeah. No, they didn't have eBay back then.
They didn't have competent women back then either.
Apparently not.
No, back then they had something called eBay.
Yeah.
I commend the accused to your most painstaking deliberation.
I commend the accused.
The jury filed out.
He has a very nice suit.
Stayed out for too long.
I commend the fact that he was quiet during the entire trial. Therefore, I commend the accused.
The entire trial.
Twile.
Twile.
Twile. Twile.
You said twile.
Yeah, well. Sheesh. I'm not perfect.
Throw him to the floor, Centurion. Do it roughly.
Be very, very quiet. I'm hunting murderers.
Let's hear the results.
Yeah, be very, very quiet. I'm hunting lesbians. Yeah. Look, lesbian twacks.
At long last, the waiting was over.
At long last.
The prisoner arose in the
Everybody came back from the bathroom.
Shush.
Faced the prisoner in the court.
That's how they drowned in court, because they were in the dock.
Okay, here we go. Here's the verdict.
Members of the jury, have you agreed upon a verdict? We have.
Now?
Do you find the prisoner guilty or not guilty of murder? Not guilty.
Fuck off.
Do you find the prisoner
She cried in court. That's why she laughed, cried in court.
Yeah.
Yet, despite that verdict,
Despite the verdict.
can be seen today among the exhibits in the Black Museum.
My hat.
It's obvious she tried to shoot herself, missed, the bullet went through the fucking wall and killed him.
That's one hell of a 22 round. Shit.
It was the same bullet which travelled through time and killed John F. Kennedy.
It went around the world.
What straight woe she must have.
Yeah. Here we go.
I've been with the wolves.
The dramatic music to end the show.
How powerful was it 22?
Well, it was actually just two sides of wallpaper.
Oh, Japanese style.
Yeah.
Here, how powerful is it 22?
Okay, I gotta pause it for a minute because I got to go to the bathroom. Holy shit.
Yay!
Quitter.
Me as well. Excuse me.
While you're on the way past the dog, give him a little shake or something.
Not gonna do it.
It's alright, he's looking. Where's she going?
Where's she going?
Don't leave me alone with these mad people. Oh no. I'm all alone. All alone in the world. Impersonating Crypto the Super Dog.
Why are you looking at me like that for? I'm just coming back to sit down. Sheesh.
The delay between the fucking between Discord and YouTube is incredible. According to YouTube, you've just now sat down.
I did.
Just now.
Yeah, but just now.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Words and music. The Green Hornet.
The Green Hornet.
Green Hornet.
Hornet.
Yeah.
Green.
Here we go.
I just sat up.
I give up.
I just sat on my desk.
I did not wish to know that.
The outro around YouTube.
Well, that obviously pleased the dog because he moved.
Look at the puppy.
Here we go.
Oh god.
That's not a hornet, that's a fucking mosquito.
That's annoying.
He hunts the biggest of all game, public enemies who try to destroy our America.
Sugary Puff. Test holiday.
It's only like a prolonged pop.
Yeah.
Dramatic, amazing music.
My god.
With his faithful valet Cato, Brick-free, daring young publisher matches wits with the underworld, risking his life in criminal racketeers within the law.
The underworld.
Wait by the sting of the Green Hornet.
The sting of the Green Hornet.
Do hornets even actually fucking sting?
The Green Hornet strikes again.
Dude. I'm gonna look that up.
They do. I got stung by one. It hurts like hell.
Exciting story in just a moment.
Yep, they're more dangerous than wasps. And bigger as well.
Do hornets sting?
Yes, I got stung by a hornet. It hurts.
I got stung by a wasp once in the back of the neck.
I got stung by a hornet, and the place where he stung me swole.
Oh, in your tits?
No, it was my wrist.
My friend got stung by a wasp. His whole belly swelled up. I got stung by a
wasp. There are more people to humans that typical wasp because hornet venom contains a large amount of 5% of.
There.
Where?
They do not
want to quit music publishing and go in for ad writing. Look at them.
There we go.
But you ought to have something about sunflower free booklet and full details. Oh, I got that here, right down at the bottom. Now, the idea is that we'll run this in all the cheap magazines with a blank to be sent in.
How bad is that audio?
Well, it is an old recording.
That's the idea. Get into a
really old
business. Hold on, Jack. Maybe we should get a lawyer to look things over. We'll be using the mails, you know. I talked to the lawyer, Jim. We aren't breaking any laws. What about that line, submitting songs to radio stations, dance bands, and all that? We will. We'll submit
Actually, Yin,
if they toss them in the
if you check
that's
shooting
not our
the shit,
worry.
you will see a picture of a Hornet
Another thing
sting.
the lawyer said. What's that? We ought to protect each other.
I've already looked up.
Contracts for what? We all sign them. It's a partnership agreement, so we don't break up. Break up? Yeah.
Yes, because we love each other.
None of us could, you know that, Jack.
We fancy each other.
Yes. Yes, we're up each other's arse.
Maybe never good for solo stuff, but Jim can do a good
With or without lube, that's the question.
I'm with the publishing racket. There's big dough in it. And we don't have to worry about commercial contracts running out.
No, Jim, the Hornets don't die when they sting you.
No, they don't.
The other two get his share of the work. That's fair enough, Jack.
Nor does every type of bee. Some bees can sting you again, and again, and again.
Why does the bee...
Yeah, they're called wasps.
Bob Sting.
I can understand the fucking word these guys are saying.
Let me see if I can find a better recording.
For the 3 days was widely...
Let me see here. Search video.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, my ears.
Your bat ears.
Okay, let's see here.
I'll have you know I resemble that remark.
I know you do.
Alright, we're gonna skip.
I'll take you to the fucking vets and have you
That's
snipped.
the last one. Okay, here we go.
The
Let's see if that was
Hornet.
Now it doesn't sound like a bee. It sounds like a World War II fucking fighter.
Hornet.
How many World War II fighters have you actually fucking heard?
That's his actual mask.
What's his actual mask?
Looking together too.
Oh yeah. That was the original mask. Yeah, it was terrible. Well, at least it hid his face.
Nico's playing Call of Duty World War II.
Hornet, why are we playing the Bumblebee?
Exactly. Because they don't have a tune called Flight of the Hornet.
Exactly.
What about Flight of the Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Well, Flight of the Fat Woman on a fucking horse.
I already know Valkyries were beautiful.
And fat.
Schmexy.
They were fat.
They weren't.
Quit fat shaming, Batman.
No.
You misogynist. Sheesh.
Yes.
They were slim. Beautiful. Okay, maybe one response. The rest.
Now we have a concession.
The adventure, words and music. The
It's not an adventure, it's an adventure.
Fictitious. Any similarity to actual persons
No, it's an
living or
adventure.
dead is purely coincidental.
Any resemblance to people living or dead is purely coincidental. Whoops!
Maddy?
Radio, talking and recording
Maddy?
artists show you the glamorous road to fame and fortune.
Zeus there. Is he lying there saying, paint me like you, like one of your French dogs?
Seems like it, right?
We guarantee to put your song in the hands of leading movie producers, orchestras, and radio stations.
There we go. A lot clearer.
Write a song.
Why have you got?
Can you post me still photos using that position?
And go in for ad writing. That'll get them. Sounds good, Joe. But you ought to have something about send for our free booklet and full details. Oh, I got that here, right down at the bottom. Now, the idea is that we'll run this in all the cheap magazines with a blank to be sent in. We've fiddled around with this racket long enough. Now it's time to branch out. That's the idea. Get into a nationwide business. Hold on, Jack.
Yes.
Maybe we should get a lawyer.
We're growing a tree, see?
We'll be using the mails, you know. I talked to the lawyer, Jim.
We gotta corner the market, see? We gotta make sure our ads only have the place, see?
The radio stations, dance
Yes.
bands, all that.
We're gonna get them to do their ABCs, see?
They toss them in the wastebasket, that's not our worry.
Well, rescue Penelope Pitstop.
Another thing the lawyer said. What's that? We ought to protect each other. I got some contracts here, see? Contracts for what?
We gotta protect each other, see? Take this condom and go screw that girl, see? Don't forget to put it on.
I gotta ask you something, you boys. Does any of you guys know what the Spanish for yes is? See?
We're washed up as far as that stuff goes. Maybe your pipes were never good for solo stuff, but Jim can do a good tenor.
So it's C,
not
see?
me. I'm with the
We know if the If these loan sharks were actually better businessmen, they could easily put the bank for business.
They're terrifying, those clone sharks. You just think you killed one and along comes another one.
And what about this ad? Is it okay with you two to go ahead and run the show?
They're worse than Sharknadoes.
Please. No. No
Do not insult the Sharknado.
It's an romantic music circulated throughout the country. And a few weeks later, cash came pouring into the publisher's office with every mail. Hundreds of hopeful young people awaited the verdict of the racketeer trio, just as Waldo Fielding did.
Any mail for me today, Mother?
Yes, Waldo. There's a letter from that song publisher.
Where is it? Gee, I can hardly wait to hear what they say about my poem. Wouldn't it be swell
about my porn?
Dear Mr. Thingy, your poem is really crap. Don't write another one.
We'll pay you not to write another one. We'll pay you, all right, not to write any more poems. Thank you very much.
Yeah, they like it. They'll have one of their
we're
best
getting
men
in the
write
poetry
the
racket,
and
see?
then they'll publish it and see that it goes to all the radio stations and the movie studios and the dance bands.
Oh my God, the dance bands!
Yes, they're not very good at playing their instruments, but boy can they cut a rug.
Say here that they'll take the chance on royalties. If I don't make anything, they won't make anything either. All I have to do is pay for the copyright and the printing cost and mailing.
But how much is that?
Well, I
$10 million.
God, that mask wasn't any better.
It's about $50.
What mask?
But that's not much, really.
Together tube.
Why, I'll bet a lawyer would charge almost that much just to get the copyright for me. And it could bring in as much as $500,000.
He looks really embarrassed.
I'll get it. I'll sell my camera. I can get something for my band.
He better be getting paid a lot for that.
Why is that Hornet got ribbons in its antenna?
I'll be rich one of these days.
Why is that Hornet just songs to the labs?
Hearts for wings. Holy shit, was it Valentine's Day or something?
Yep.
Several more weeks elapsed.
It's not romance without the violins.
Gold mine in their venture.
Oh, Thrax, don't deny him all of his fucking income.
And then one day... Yeah, Jim? The Better Business people have been checking up. So what? They don't like our way of doing business. Oh, they don't, huh?
Oh, the Better Business Bureau doesn't like the way they do business.
What are they going to do about it? They'll probably
But
publish
in
warnings
the
about it.
comics, they changed the Green Hornet to a dog
Lyrics and tunes to us won't listen to warnings. They're so
Zombie's
convinced
got
that their
feet
stuff
on
is
them.
good, they'll believe whatever they want to believe.
Oh, no, it's the Green Hornet.
Passing on what that bird from the Business Bureau told me. He claimed we're running a racket.
It isn't a racket at all. We take a certain fee for publishing a song. Agree to secure copyright, furnish a tune or lyric, whichever is required, and have a certain number of copies printed and distributed.
And we do all those things.
Certainly. We fulfill our part of the contract to the letter. There isn't a law in the country that can touch us.
But it won't do us any good to have newspaper ads calling attention to our way of doing business.
Well, we can't stop it, can we?
Well, I thought if it was agreeable to you two, I make a few promises to start things off for a
Did
while.
he just mention YouTube there?
No.
An ad in the paper in one
I
city
think he
isn't
said
gonna hurt us
YouTube.
much. Our business is nationwide.
Our business
Let 'em
is
advertise.
nationwide. Everybody knows that
Okay,
we're
Jack,
fleecing
up to you.
people.
And Joe, I
Nationwide
agree with
is on your
Jack.
side.
Except for the sheep.
What about the tunes for this batch of stuff that came in today? You got it all
Wouldn't it be
sorted
funny
according to
if,
me, haven't you? Yeah. Okay, let's have it.
Zeus
I'll wrap
farted
up a
right
little
now.
jingles and give him some music.
Don't give him any ideas.
Kind of risky.
Well, you
using
see
the
where his
same
nose is,
tune
right?
for half a
Yes.
dozen different songs.
Nah, the
It
stuff
would teach
never
him a
amounts to
lesson, wouldn't
anything.
it?
Yeah.
Nobody will ever hear it. What's the difference? I can't make 150 new tunes every day.
Why did he fart when they 3 feet near?
Sure.
His
For
farts
example,
are
I used
lethal.
that tune,
Swear.
Moonlight Love, on the poem of a guy in New York, one in St. Louis,
like an
one
old
in
man.
Omaha,
Yeah.
one on the West Coast. That saved me writing 4 different tunes.
Doesn't matter
see?
what he eats, those
Kinda
farts
tough if
knock
the
me
fellas
over
ever got
every
together
time.
and found they had the same tune.
Fat chance of that. And what would happen if one of the songs became a
Right now. Right now.
How can any of this stuff ever
Buddy,
be a
that
hit?
wasn't a fart.
We'll see to it that it isn't.
I wanted to speak to you.
Fart like that.
Conference.
He
What
wanted
do
to
you want
speak to
here?
somebody.
My name is Fielding.
My name is
Waldo
Feeling.
Fielding. I sent you a song a few weeks ago.
Whoa,
Sorry, Feeling. We're in
feeling.
conference now. We can't be disturbed.
I've been trying for 4 days to see you. I spent all my money.
What do you want to
Spent
say
all
us
my
about,
money.
kid?
My
I'm
song.
broke as fuck.
Drugs, alcohol, and booze.
I wondered if there hadn't been
That's
some
the thing.
sales made.
Drugs, alcohol, and whores.
Simmons Corners.
Well, what are you doing here in the big city?
Well, I thought my song
I
would be
live
selling,
here.
so I came here. I thought I might be able to do better if I was working closer with you.
You see the girl in the outer office and ask her to check up on the sales of your song.
Yeah, check up.
I doubt if it's had any
I bet she has a
yet.
couch.
You know, it takes time
check up
to put
real
the
good.
over.
My
eyes are up here. I'm sorry, sister. I ain't interested in your eyes.
I did speak to the girl.
What'd she tell you?
I did speak to the girl. She told me to fuck off because I look like a nerd.
That's the answer then.
She told me, go away, creep, or I'll call the cops on
wherever
you.
your home is and stay there till we send for you.
Well,
I'm glad she didn't mention the fact that I was looking into her window last night. That would have been awkward.
You claim you did. I haven't eaten in 2 days. I gotta have some money.
Well, what do you want us to do? Dish it out of our pockets? We're running a publishing house,
that would
not a
be nice.
traveler's aid. Yes, sir. We sent you 50 copies of the song. Why don't you go out in the street corner and try to peddle them or something? That's one way to drum up business.
Yes, sir.
Walk up.
You want to buy a song? Say, mister, do you want to buy a copy of my song?
Not today.
Buy a copy of my song, lady.
Get out of my way, please.
Look, mister, do you want to take a copy of the newest song hit home?
Hey, you. What are you doing there blocking the traffic?
Oh, officer.
I'm trying to sell my song.
What's this you're trying to peddle? Music?
Yes, sir.
Music's illegal in this state.
Maybe you'd better find out something about the laws of this town. You can't stand on street corners interfering with pedestrians, peddling music. Got a license?
License? No, sir, I haven't.
Where does it say that? Oh, you can't sell music.
Hold on. So he's not only a vagrant trying to sell a crappy song, but he's also a pervert interfering with the fucking public.
The kids passed out. What have you got there, Doyle? Lowry, why is it that you're every place I am?
I learned when I first started in as reporter for the Sentinel, Doyle, that if I keep close enough to you, I see things happen. Yeah, what's the matter?
But I'm not stalking you or
With
anything.
your nightstick?
I see the Hornet's masker's not improved.
Take him in for peddling music on the street and he passed out cold on me.
At least the Hornet or whatever is supposed to be a Hornet is not as white as the last picture.
I don't know.
How can I breathe in that, though?
Shall I call the wagon?
Can you be serious in that thing?
Here. This looks like human interest stuff.
How can you see in that thing?
I know, right?
I'm here to rescue.
Ed Law, a reporter of the Daily Sentinel, came into the office of the young publisher Britt Reed a couple of hours later. Miss Case, Reed's secretary, said,
Mr. Reed's not in now, Laura.
But I gotta see him about a special story.
That might be true, Jacob, but you've got to watch out about being fucking, about somebody calling the SWAT on you.
Hey, now listen, Casey, don't get ideas that the boss...
The Medal of Honor World War II games are better, they're more realistic with their physics.
As far as Britt Reed is concerned, you're just
Call of Duty, you
office
get
furniture.
swatted.
But I do wish he'd settled down long enough so I could write to his father with some feeling of confidence.
What's the trouble?
Oh, just as
I don't know how to write.
Reed and tell him that Britt's taking an interest in the Daily Sentinel, he disappears.
Lady, if I had his dough, I'd never come to the office.
During the past week, he's been out to some affair almost every night. He's bored with the office again.
Well, he'll get his
he's not
life and then settle down again.
He's doing it.
Don't you think Mr. Reed, you never see him in the same room as Batman?
He had a kid in tow. The kid had passed out from hunger. But when Doyle spotted him first, he was trying to peddle a song he'd written. A song? And it ties right in with the racket we've been working on. What racket was that, Larry? Music publishing. You know, those wildcat publishers that call themselves Joe, Jack, and Jim, the 3 J's?
Who are they?
A broken-down vocal trio that hit a good racket. I got a first-hand story from one of the victims of the racket. The poor kid got just enough encouragement from them to quit his job and leave home. Here's the song he wrote. I brought a copy for you. I'll leave it with Miss Case. I'll take it with me when I get home. But what about my story? I got pictures of the kid. Speak to the city editor about it.
I've lost interest in the Green Hornet because it's a dog movie.
Gunnigan is the best judge for that. Oh, hang it all. That's the matter, Larry. Well, look here, boss. I get my Gunnigan, Larry. Okay.
I wonder how a dog tastes.
There's the words and music.
You're a pervert.
Mr. Reed.
Yes, Miss Case.
I want my kebab now.
Isn't there something we can do
Oh,
to make
right,
the
that's
office
not
more
what I thought you
attractive
meant.
for
Oh, no, it's quite all right, Miss Case.
And why can't... Why won't you...
I want a dog and a kebab.
You're concerned again because I'm spending too little time around here.
Frankly, I am, Mr. Reed. I hate to keep writing your father that you're...
I'm sorry. But you'll have to admit the newspaper work hasn't a great deal of adventure.
It might have.
Oh, yes, Miss Case, it might have.
There was plenty of excitement while the Green Hornet was so active.
The Green Hornet!
I know that the Hornet has been killed.
Killed? Why, Miss Case?
We haven't had a story about a Hornet adventure in quite a while.
That's true.
Well,
He may have been killed, or he may have,
Hold on, it came
well,
unplugged for a
retired.
second. I
I
fixed
doubt
it.
if the Green Hornet would retire, Miss Case.
Well, perhaps then the police and public have been so greatly aroused that the Hornet doesn't
It's the
risk
green
making another
plastic
appearance.
walnuts.
Did you just say aroused?
I never saw
Yep.
you more interested in the newspaper.
Hi, we're
than
live,
the Green Hornet
Walnut.
was running wild.
Well, you must admit the Green Hornet furnished news.
He certainly did. Mr. Reed, there's just
Well,
as much
we're more
excitement
alive
as
than
everyday life
the
if you could only realize it.
radio show we're
For
listening
example,
to.
that lad that Lowry tried to tell you about. Waldo Fielding. Now, there's human interest. Poor chap that
There
falls
is
for
human
racketeers,
interest.
quits his
It
job in
must
the
be
little home
crushed.
community, comes to the big city, goes hungry, is misled and victimized by these fake music publishers.
Isn't there something the law can do about publishers of that sort?
If there were, the law would be doing it. But they stay inside the law, Mr. Reed. According to Lowry, they have a contract, and they fulfill the terms of the contract. So the law is helpless.
I've heard about the racket, Miss Case.
Aren't you going into your office?
Yes, it's sort of like a wooden thing with cat guts.
But
I'll
Mr.
take the
Reed,
phone along with me just to satisfy
Sure.
Lowry.
very
See you
well.
sometime tomorrow.
You will
Of
stop
course
in
not,
tomorrow.
Flex. It's a fucking war.
Stop in.
The Green Hornet would only start up again, and perhaps Britt Reed would become interested in the publication of news.
Ooh, Plastic, I hate to tell you this, but this is only like for 3 guests this Sunday.
Yep.
Okay, sure.
Sorry.
Go away. Go on. Shut up. Bugger off. Go.
Quit being
Falls
rude.
on the first act of our Green Hornet adventure. Before the next exciting scenes,
That
please
was
permit
an
us to pause
adventure?
for just a few moments.
Okay, I have to keep muting myself because I can
That
hear
wasn't
if
an
they're
adventure.
fighting or playing.
Yeah, I mean, isn't
No,
it?
wait a minute. We still got about 18 minutes. It's not over yet. Remember, there's an intermission. They have to go take a shit and then come back.
For fuck's sake.
You know, even
I
Bruce had
swear it would your R&B after playing that.
Who knows evil that lurks within the hearts of men? The Green Hornet knows.
Does he know?
And his little sidekick.
Now to continue our story. Britt Reed
Well,
went
that guy,
directly from his
yeah,
office to
he
his
had the same
apartment.
sidekick
He was
that
uneasy
Cluzo
and
did, didn't he?
restless, And only Cato, his faithful valet, realized the real cause of the uneasiness.
You're right, Cato.
I do feel handcuffed.
Cato. Oh my God. You know who the Green Hornet really is?
Your mother.
Inspector Cluzo.
There's a risk in anything, Cato.
Oh dear.
I can't find any way it can be broken up. Not even if we do use the role of the Green Hornet to get at them. Is it big? It's
Well, the Green Hornet's got.
It's really big. Women run from it. It's so big.
All over the country sending money to them. Money that won't bring a thing.
No, they
except
don't.
false
It's wrapped in
encouragement and
pastry
heartbreak.
made
Yes,
of
sir.
pork
Look
meat.
at tonight's Sentinel. Look at that warning from the Better Business Bureau. They wanted to buy
What do
you
warnings
I
do?
gave them a quarter of a page. But do you think that'll stop people from being made victims? Not on your life. I even ran one of the songs, a typical
Here,
song,
Bat, what
copyrighted
kind
and
of bat
published
he's
by
got?
Joe, Jack, and Jim, to show the stuff they call good.
Should it think.
Cato.
Cato.
It just occurred to me. What is it?
Just
I
occurred
have
to
an
me.
idea, Cato.
I have a massive dog.
It's going to be exciting after all. This may be the entering way.
Ah, so that's why you've got good Wi-Fi then.
Have you got? You said you got massive dog, did you, Maddy?
Joe, Jack, and Jim.
No.
And the music for this is the same tune that was used by that young chap Lowry brought in a story.
Ah,
It
Yes,
definitely is.
yes, you heard it here, folks. Maddy has a massive dong.
Will you shush?
I have an engagement for tonight. Yeah, call me. It has with
Oh,
me.
so slap.
We're going to make other
She's
plans.
slapping at her, slapping with her
The
dog.
lead I need to smash that publishing firm. Joe, Jack, and
Hear
Jim.
that, Maddy? He's calling you a
Well,
trap.
we'll see if they're
Right?
staying within the law.
I am not a trap. I am a woman. 100%.
Go to the office. I want to look around there for a while.
Yeah, she's
My
a
suspicions are
woman.
correct.
She's a woman with a massive
Hold a
dog.
meeting of the firm. Firm.
Yeah,
Joe,
dog.
Jack,
As in canine.
Jim. Come on. We're taking out the black
Dog, as in testicles.
Maddy is a 100% Latinx woman.
Have you seen her? Have you actually looked, Batman? You pervert.
Was here, unknown to everyone, that the sleek black car of the Green Hornet was housed. Is the car ready, Cato? Yes, sir. All right.
Is the car ready, Cato? Yes, sir.
You have a woman here.
Mask? Here, in compartment. Gas weapon? Here. Good enough. I want a telephone.
Gas
Jack.
weapon?
Jack.
Yeah, you know, Maddy's
Later on
playing
this
with it.
evening. Yes, sir. Let's get
How come that car sounds like somebody making raspberries down a fucking cardboard tube?
I don't know.
It's one of those old-fashioned cars.
No, that's somebody blowing raspberries down a cardboard
The
tube.
entrance to the building.
Yes, sir.
You take the car onto the rear. I'll handle him.
What are you going to do?
I'll have to knock him out and get him out of the way.
Knock him out.
Take chances on him. Take the car now. You know where to meet me.
I'll hit him over the head with my massive dong.
What kind of dog do you have?
Pitbull boxer mix.
Yes, a pit boxer.
You wouldn't be a Latinx without a pit bull.
The Green Hornet approached the entrance of the office building where a man stood smoking a pipe.
He wandered up our driveway one day and stayed.
Closed now, mister.
I actually don't like big dogs.
I don't want to hurt you.
Because they always walk. I don't. They always walk with the bullets bigger than you.
I'll give you some more.
Oh, I love big dogs, me. Could never finish a little one.
Dragging the unconscious form of the watchman inside the building, the Green Hornet left him in a corner, then ran the elevator to the 10th floor.
Yeah,
He ran the elevator to the 10th floor. Unfortunately, the elevator won.
Just another one of these would-be writers calling for
Here's the
information.
thing. How long is a person stay unconscious?
Answer, Jack. Hello?
I don't know. It depends on the gas gun, I guess.
Depends how hard you hit.
Talking about him, Jim.
Yeah, I know.
Like he did hunger.
It depends on the toxicity of the dog fart.
The love of people. He just won. Yeah.
Not like anyone looks at the corner.
No, Maddy,
Who's he got on the phone?
the gas weapon makes you unconscious. The dog fart just makes you wish you were unconscious.
Yeah. Hornet had no sense of smell.
Who was that? A
publisher.
Oh, there we go. There's Kato with a goofy ass mask
He's in
too.
town for the evening and wants to talk to us about running a
They're just driving dogs.
Yeah, hey, that would be swell publicity.
You know, the woman in the last photograph,
It's a national
she looked really embarrassed to be seen with the green hairnet.
I know.
Tonight, yeah. Let's see what sort of picture story could be run.
Good, we'll go with you.
He,
Yeah, come on,
he's
let's start.
just sitting there thinking, you get paid more than him.
Yeah.
You could recognize him easy.
Joe, Jack, and Jim rushed in a cab to
No,
the
you
office
couldn't.
building
All these
and found
Asian
the
people
front
look
door.
alike.
The watchman must be on the first floor.
That's true.
Must be in the first floor.
Hey, Larry!
Especially if that's white folk.
He isn't on the first floor. The elevator's just coming down now.
Shouldn't leave the front
Next
door
time,
open
Maddy,
like
try
that.
pretending
Don't
to
worry
throw
about
it. And just dropping it.
Well, Larry, I covered. What in place? Mass, the Green Hornet. One of you can run this elevator. Get in there or I'll fold you up where the night watchman is. You killed him, murder. Get aboard. Don't shoot, don't shoot. Well, what are you after? Up to your office. Get going now. Your 10th floor, you know. Stop
I'm
waving
being
that camera
watched.
around. I'll stop by letting you have it at the first sign of any rough stuff. Take it.
Yeah, I can just see the side of his head.
Just warn you two.
His big nose.
Put him in cold blood. Yeah. How do you like it? Leave him
I tell you what he's doing. He's waiting
You
to
open that
fire.
door and get
Yeah, it's really. I'm afraid. I'm very
You
afraid.
Yeah.
Step along there.
Ignore me, you bitch.
Right
Take
there. I
this.
left it. You didn't think about the magazine
That's
publisher.
what you
because
get for
I was the one
ignoring
who
me.
called you.
Play with
You're
me.
using your own telephone.
That's what I hear about dog catcher. Always silent.
I would play with you, Maddy, but unfortunately the Atlantic prevents that.
So this stuff. Your so-called song.
Down a bit.
Yeah, I see. A couple
Maddy.
of
Dogs
Maddy.
always have
Down
a
a
silent
bit.
fire.
Why, sure,
Camera,
sure they
down a
have.
bit.
Suppose the Green Hornet
There you
were
go.
to steal one of them.
No, camera, down a bit.
There'll be a lot of publicity
I
about the
moved
Green
it
Hornet
down a
shooting
bit.
two men,
Oh, there we
maybe
go.
more.
Now he moved.
Such a
Now there's no
specific
dog here.
song. What would
He
happen
wants
if
it on
the
your
title of that
tits.
song?
There he is.
It'll become the hit of the
See,
week.
we're getting a couple of
Every
minutes
band would
delay
use it on a
here.
radio station, be featuring it on a song and bring thousands and thousands of
Yeah, it's
dollars
usually
in
about a
royalties.
15 to
Maybe
20
we can make a
second
deal.
delay.
Before I finish
Yeah.
talking to you crooks, you won't want that sort of thing to happen.
There we go.
Why
There's
not?
a doggy.
Look here, you and I are gonna be broke. You're gonna be smashed to a finish. Broke? Smashed. I've already addressed a few envelopes,
Finish?
and I'll see that the rest are addressed. There they are. Take a look at them.
I don't understand.
You will. Take a look at those 3 sheets of music I've laid out for you. What about it? Who wrote that music? We did. What of it? And who secured copyrights? We did. Every one of these songs can be made into a hit tune with the right promotion. I think I can see that it gets that promotion. I've already explained how. Well, a hit is what we can't afford a hit. Suppose, for example, this number becomes a hit. What do you suppose the authors of these other songs with the same music would do? They'd sue, wouldn't they? Yeah, they'd probably sue. There were probably a dozen other poets who've been given the same melody for their songs. They'll all start
No,
lawsuits.
Jacob, I did not.
You two'd be dragged through every court in the country. Your whole racketeering business would be laid out in the open. Can Can you
Batman
stand
doesn't
having
read
a
comics.
sensational song
He
here?
makes them.
I don't know. No, you can't.
This is true.
That's why I came here.
That's why I came
It was a mistake.
You're fleecing people.
The
Mr. Green Hornet, it's my duty to...
Of course we're fleecing. We're fleecing.
Plenty of the same sort
This
of
is the
mistake.
wool shop.
And we're Welsh.
Lots of money. There's your checkbook. I happen to notice your bank balance there. You can write a lot of checks. Checks? I said checks. For who? Make out the first to Harvey Dale. D-A-L-E. According to your records, he's paid in $150. That's the amount you'll send him. And who else? Start writing. I'll do it. Oh, no, we'll have Jack do it. He's the one whose signature makes those checks worth something. Go on now, start writing. Now, you see here. Right. How far are you going? As far as your bank balance will allow. There's 200 to go to Mrs. Agnew, 100 to each of the people on this list, 75 to these people. And there's a list of those who'll get $50 each. I'll be broke. I can't afford all that. You can't afford not to pay up. You'll afford it a whole lot better than these people contributed to your success. And there's another thing, Jack. Robin, Steve. Shut up! Said there was another
It's not
thing.
Robin, it's Cato. You're thinking about the wrong hero. I mean, villain.
I convert some of the bonds you hold to cover the checks you make out tonight. You might even have to trade in some life insurance. If you don't cover those checks, you'll mighty soon find yourself not only in court, but eventually in jail.
In jail. Dun dun dun!
Jury made
Jail.
of people will read all about your
Yes.
racket in the magazines
Yes.
and newspapers.
And when you're in jail, you better not bend down to pick up the soap.
Go broke and stay free. Go broke
If
and
you
go to
like
jail.
comics,
Make
Batman,
out checks
look
until you
up
get the writer's
What the fuck is he holding? A dildo?
checks clear the bank.
Batman the White Knight.
That's the gas gun? Holy
No,
shit.
he's molting into a real hornet.
Then another, the Green Hornet can tell the publisher to make out checks to refund money. And then...
That's as far as your
No,
checks will go.
that's a sex toy.
Sure that these envelopes are mailed. You can't get away with it.
Look how embarrassed. Look at his eyes. He's really embarrassed about being caught with it.
The song that Jim gave his life to.
I'm the green dildo.
Look up Batman the White Knight.
Yeah, I'm up to date on that one.
In the clenched fist of the latest victim of
Isn't
the
it?
Hornet's weapon. Jim, I'm taking him with
It's
me.
not bad.
I know whether or not those checks go to the bank. If they don't, Jim will be found with this emblem plastered to his forehead. The mark
What emblem's
of the Green
that?
Hornet. And this
The
part of
woman's
the
rights
song,
emblem.
clenched in his fist. Wait, if we don't stop payment, if those checks go through... Then you'll have nothing but poverty to worry you. And don't try another racket like this one. The Green Hornet can make one of your songs a hit at any time.
It's actually quite good, Jacob. The only I didn't
Might be one
cringe
of
when
you.
Harley's talked about feminism, but other than that, it's been good.
God damn it, where did this orchestra come from?
Racketeers in their office, the Hornet took the elevator to the first floor, dragged the still unconscious man to the rear door of the building, and put him into the car.
That'll do, Cato.
What do we do with him?
We'll have to keep him under cover.
We're going to rape him, Cato.
Then, Cato,
Bring the lube.
let him go.
Forget the lube. I brought some sandpaper condoms.
I'll do it dry.
Well, they're unconscious, so they can't bite the pillow.
Lowry, Ed Lowry,
He
have you heard the news?
was aliens. They'll never really smoke up.
Joe, Jack, and Jim. That's news.
Yes, and the mark of the Green Hornet was on the letter that went with it.
Yeah, that's a page one story. The Hornet has stepped out again. I wish I had all the details.
But that's not the biggest thing. Mr. Reed
The
was
Horny
early
Hornet.
this morning. He's a
The Hornet's
newspaper
coming
manager.
out.
He's been working like
I
a
always thought there was
all
something
day,
fishy about
trying
that
to run
guy.
down some leads on the Hornet from what
Especially
information
with
he gathered.
Cato.
Well, you know, he's absolutely
Yes.
fabulous.
I'm certain that he'll lose interest again if the Green Hornet goes back into
Yes.
seclusion.
What do you think, Cato? Oh
my.
I'm afraid Britt Reed would lose interest in the Sentinel in that case, too.
These movies and TV show heroes is that the police force have to be incompetent because they would. If it was nowadays, any hero would be found.
Green Hornet medals check. Exclusive Green Hornet story. Green Hornet story.
The Green Hornet's pretty large. Women terrified. And excited.
All are wet and ready. Bring me up 800%.
That would be an interesting but very short story, wouldn't it? The Green Hornet versus the Hulk. Take a whiff of my gas weapon, Hulk. Hulk not like funny smell. It looks like it looks like there's a snake by your bed giving you a Mexican wave.
Right, all you see is the tail.
Yeah.
Panning down.
Always get one giant
And he walks away.
He's pretending to be camera shy.
When we all know he's not.
The story you have just heard is a copyrighted feature of the Green Hornet Incorporated.
You try and copy it, the Green Hornet and Kato will be round to rape you.
Right.
Right.
And now we're going to do our feature show. Who knows the darkness that lies within men's hearts? The Shadow knows. Episode 91, The Temple Bells of Neban. It was released October 24th, 1937.
How were you then, Maddy?
I wasn't even thought of then.
The Shadow. Brought to you by our
So you think you're younger than I thought you were?
neighborhood blue coat.
Oh no, it's not the Shadow Nose, is it?
Yes.
Yeah, the Jewish superhero.
Blue Coat presents The Shadow, the man of mystery who strikes terror in the very hearts of sharpsters, lawbreakers, and criminals. Today, the Temple Bells of Neban.
I thought lawbreakers and criminals were the same thing.
Yeah. Me too.
Inspired by the Punisher.
Friends, if you want to be sure that the fuel you get to heat your home this winter is safe,
Inspired by Little Orphan Annie.
then by all means buy Blue Coal, the finest of Pennsylvania hard coal. Remember this superior quality anthracite.
Remember,
has
Pennsylvania
been
hard
harmless
coal,
fluid to
because
mine
soft coal
so that
ain't
you
worth
can
shit.
recognize it at a glance. So
In
take the
fact, soft
guesswork out of your
coal
coal
is usually called
Get America's
crude
finest
oil.
anthracite.
You can
Ask
make gasoline
for
out of
Blue
that.
Coal by name. Order a supply tomorrow.
Wait, we're putting ourselves out of business with this advert.
Right.
The Shadow in his eternal quest to find the terrible organ player.
Shadow, the bells of Neban.
The Shadow versus the
Neban.
Phantom of... The Shadow versus the Phantom of the
Your
Opera.
third mistake, Sadi. And your last.
But I haven't practiced yet.
No.
This is just an audition.
And
Who the fuck talks that
We
slow?
need more lemon.
this is the end of your career.
Oh,
They're just sitting in the studio reading this up for fucking...
How come they're getting women on these fucking radio shows who sound like they're impersonating Callie?
No.
Oh, Margot, we'll make this a large evening. A couple of hours at the club.
See, that's how folks speak.
Monday, but not too late.
Callie, are you lying to us about your age?
They're trying to get some action on this terrible narcotic.
Well, wait, you're a woman, of course you are.
Stuff's being peddled all over town.
That's trying to get action on this terrible narcotic.
It's
Yeah.
already caused the
The Batman versus the Shadow.
Needs the shadow to get at the bottom of it.
No. I know the enemy. The only person who can defeat the Shadow is the flashlight.
Shadow only in real emergency. You know, they tell me there's a lovely Indian dancer at this new club, Callie.
Indian dancer?
Indian dancer?
You know, there's the place just there. Club Callie, driver.
Yes, sir.
Lamont, you are going to do something about it. You've started already.
Perhaps. No.
Perhaps.
No, I haven't. I've taken
Right,
my
driver.
sleeping tablets.
How many times have I tried to
Hey,
tell
what?
you to quit dropping
Thank you,
hints
sir.
in public that I'm the Shadow, you dumb bitch? Shut up!
Just going in.
Yes?
Wait, you're the Shadow? I thought you was Batman.
Keep him home occasionally.
Spoiled son of a wealthy sire.
I want to know who talks that slow at the beginning.
Here, let me have your coat. I'll check it with mine.
Good evening, Jerry.
It's because his
hello,
girlfriend bores
The
the
father and
shit out of
sister
him.
well? I haven't seen them lately.
Yes. I'm sorry, but I can't wait right now. I've got to see someone, and it's important. I'm sorry.
But Jerry.
Hello.
A prostitute.
I don't know. He seems awfully upset.
No, it's not a prostitute. It's some mysterious Asian villain.
Prostitute.
Well, Jacob, if you use your eyes, you can see him standing in the corner there.
I'll show you to a table, sir.
Take this table by the dance floor, thank you.
Oh, there's someone getting up.
Table by the dance floor, thank you.
Apparently.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Was that your mutt?
Yes, that was my mutt.
Presenting the
No, that was the furry fiend.
Sadi Bel Ada. For our first number tonight, she will give you the dance of the cobra.
The dance of
Sadi
the cobra.
Bel Ada.
For our first number tonight, she will give you the clap.
She will give you the dance of the 7 STDs.
Yes. Real thing, too. Real him, too.
The 7 STDs.
Odd, you know?
Hold on, this is supposed to be an Indian dancer.
A live cobra.
Why are they playing Arabic
The
music?
cobra's connected with the old
I
Indian
don't know.
mysticism.
They're confused.
What's the fucking difference? So this part
Cultural appropriation!
Makes it sway
They're not right.
Oh, right, sorry.
They're not wrong.
With all modern psychology.
I think fangs have been removed.
Well, they undoubtedly have.
She sounds off the English for.
This is the one they call Sadi Bel Ada. Jerry Gleason.
No, this is the one they call Sado Bell Music.
Narcotic smuggling. Sadi Bel
I
Ada.
This is the one they call. This is the one they call Stat. It's the one they call Stat on my cock.
And if you listen to me talking in this way for very much longer, you will fall into a deep sleep.
Oh,
And then I get to screw the dancing girl.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Felady.
Was ist das?
You know the tongue of Mother India, sir.
Only enough to make a small prayer. Only enough for that.
Right,
Sadi
right.
Bel Ada.
Time out here.
Sometimes.
Why
To know it's
does this
more
Indian woman sound like she's
Just in
Russian?
case of an emergency.
I don't know.
Yes,
Oh, it won't let me pause it.
you are very wise, sir.
Wasn't actually asking you to
In
pause it.
case
No.
you should meet someone.
Oh shit, now it pauses.
Sorry,
God damn it.
Just
Okay.
in case of an emergency.
Yes,
In case of an emergency.
you are very wise,
We're having
sir.
we're having
In
a
case you should
battle
meet
to see who
someone
can speak
could
the
destroy
slowest.
you.
Right?
I see.
Don't forget the safe word, sire.
just what did she mean by
What's
I don't know exactly. Funny something.
You spoke to her, you didn't understand some of
She
the words she
seems to know
said?
something
Damn.
about me. I'm trying to recall.
It just goes to show you, men don't listen to women, just look at their bodies.
Shadow? I am your mother.
No!
It's impossible!
That's what women should do.
Thank you. I thought it was funny as well.
That's what women should do. Men don't listen to women. But just tell what you want on your tits and we'll always look at them.
Just struck me, Margaret.
Oh, I'm sorry, were you saying something there, Scotch person?
No.
Yes.
You foolish rat
Oh,
man.
but not Jerry Gleason. Oh,
Damn
this is
scouser.
And our own
Yeah.
Gleason, his arms tried so
Well,
hard
at least
to
I don't
break
come from
his
the
mother died. It was
Gaelic
just about
version of
him.
Come,
Sweden.
Margot.
We must do something.
We're going to. I did come
Please, I
up
don't
tonight
stare
with
at
the
me,
vague
kid.
idea that this Indian dancer might have some connection with the thing.
You
Her
scouser.
veiled threats and Jerry's interest in her.
These
I'm pretty sure
the
now.
country that is run by
I think the
Nando's
shadow
Myrtle's sister.
Pay a call on Sadi Bel Ada in her dressing room.
Didn't have it.
I think the shadow can strike back.
Ooh, the shadow can strike back.
The shady person. You've got to try and fake the dog out there, Maddie.
Is that your door, Maddie?
I know
Yes.
them
No.
spooks is...
Sadi, can anyone overhear us here in your dressing room?
No.
Oh,
What do you want today?
No.
Did he say your dressing room?
The captain.
I want to ask you
Well,
if you are
yes, it is.
interested in changing your
The
internet
police are getting
provider.
closer.
We sail tomorrow. Because everyone back then had a house big enough to have a dressing room and a bed, a sitting room and a living room, and a room for just a piano.
I am not sure.
And the room to put dead bodies in.
Took care of Jerry Gleason.
No, they put him in the walls.
I gave him his medicine.
No, they put them in the ice room.
But you bring him tomorrow night?
Do not
You bring
fear,
him.
Alexis.
You bring him to
Jerry will be
I
with
do
me when
many
we
crazy things
sail.
with him.
Callie, I'm getting confused between you and the woman on the radio show.
I
The
know,
air
it's crazy,
blows
right?
from that window.
It is, it's crazy.
Too bad we have...
Shut the fuck up.
The grand success
How
of
dare you,
Suspense
madam?
The club Caleb.
Yes,
But as the Americans say, business is business, yes.
and we still have a small business with the rich papa of Jerry Gleason.
No doubt the richest part
Yes.
of our
Yes,
business,
Papa.
sweet
Yes,
Sadie.
it's a small business with
The
the rich
rich man
papa with
will
the big
pay
business
well.
in between his legs, yes.
Who laughs?
Where are you?
Speak. I'm behind
I
you.
am here, in the shadow. But I'm afraid
Quick, turn the lights on.
See me.
Speak. And say who you are.
Have you never heard of the shadow?
No, man, who are you?
Shadow?
I
Have you
just
never
creamed
heard?
my pants.
Shadow, it is
Have you never heard of the light switch?
Have I not somewhere in the past seen
Would it
your
not be, would it not be
and
the
known
days
your
of the
name?
lantern?
I think so.
Exactly.
Did you enjoy yourself tonight?
I warn you, Sadi Belada. Leave the Gleason boy alone. The boy to whom you give the evil drug.
I
Hold
have
on.
no fear
There's some
of
greasy
you,
boy
Shadow
here, is there?
King. I hold a greater power. I hold the power of the temple bells of Neban.
I hold the power of the pussy.
Temple bells
I
of
hold the
Neban,
power
do you?
of the big wobbly boobies.
Either you lie, or you desecrate a great gift.
Put your strength against mine, Whitey Fandy, and you will see how I desecrate that gift. I can
Whitey
cast
what?
your little spells aside and make them nothing. I can
Very
kill
naughty.
you.
Kill me, the shadow, Sadi.
Yes. If you dare to come to me again. Will you
Just shoot her
come?
right there, for fuck's sake.
Who could
threatening him or
refuse such
coming
an
on to him?
invitation? Especially when made by so charming a lady as yourself.
Charming my ass, she's just
I
trying
will
to kill you.
And be sure you don't mistake my
I'm going
voice
to give you such a big,
when I do
stiff
come.
rogering, you won't walk
Sadi
straight for a month.
Belada.
Would you like to come
So the shadow does an evil cackle, he's meant to be the good guy.
Yeah.
What? No, actually, he wasn't meant to be the good guy, he just wasn't the bad guy.
Oh.
Well, what is it?
There is
Sergeant?
a difference.
Excuse me, Commissioner.
Anti-hero.
Old man Gleason is outside and insists he's got to see you.
Gleason? You mean Andrew Gleason?
Sure, the big
No,
Wall Street
he means
banker, son of
Jackie.
the mayor.
The fuck?
Shall I let him come in?
All this claimed efficiency word doesn't do any good. I want to see who...
Yes, I saw the green hair in it last night.
What the devil is this town coming to?
Well, if you'll tell me what you're getting at...
My boy is what I'm getting at. He's lying home there with the worst case of delirium tremens I ever saw.
Hey, fuckwad.
Spent the night sopping up liquor in these...
Hello, Russell. How are
Do
you?
you think the police department's going around playing wet nurse to all the
By
spoiled
Russell,
kids
I
in
mean
this town?
fuckwad.
Is this what you came to see me about, Mr. Gleason?
It certainly is.
Well, I happen to have more important things on my mind right now.
Then you better get this
Can we
on
go
your
back
mind.
to the
Because
guy
if
in
you
the
don't,
green
I'll...
top?
I'm
suspect
also
that there's
wearing
somebody
ladies'
here
underwear
who
underneath
does.
my suit.
And I can do it.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that, should I?
Well,
sexy.
seems
Oh,
like
look at
this
the
was a
book.
busy day, sir. What with drunken college boys and millionaires.
This is another of those...
And
Commissioner Weston
prostitutes.
speaking.
And evil packy women?
Don't lose your patience, Commissioner. The Shadow has information that may help you. Young Jerry
what's
Gleason is becoming
What
a
sort of
drug
twat
addict.
speaks in
What?
third
Yes.
person?
A victim of this flood of drugs. Being
Shut the fuck
peddled
up,
Because
on
it's
our
mysterious and dramatic.
street. It might cost
Yeah,
you your
right.
job. Are you interested, Commissioner?
But Shadow, how come you sound exactly like Lamont Cranston?
Right?
Ladies and gentlemen, while we're waiting for the shadow to return, I want to relay a bit of information
They
I'm
must
sure
turn the lights on.
homeowners here in the New England states will find particularly interesting. When buying your winter supply of fuel, bear this in mind.
Have to take a shit.
Anthracite coal is unequaled for home use. It is not a flashy fuel that burns furiously for a little while, then dies down completely.
The shadow
On the
crouches in the
contrary,
darkness,
anthracite
where you
burns
can't
slowly,
see him.
steadily, evenly all day long. And so enables you to
Unfortunately,
maintain an even,
he
healthful
keeps
room
mistaking
temperature.
your shirt for the toilet
That's why anthracite is called the solid fuel for solid comfort. And friends, remember this. Furnaces, cook stoves, and space heaters in this section of the country were especially designed to burn anthracite.
The shadow
So,
can escape
on
human
anthracite,
sight.
but get the best.
Even
Order
the
blue
cover,
coal.
because
It's America's
they
finest.
couldn't explain
Blue
it
coal is mined by the Glen Alden Company,
radio show.
the world's largest
What
producer
will you
of
do to that
Pennsylvania
poor
anthracite.
dog?
To guarantee you the
the
greatest
poor
heating
dog.
satisfaction at the lowest cost, blue coal is laboratory tested for purity and uniformity of sight. So you see, friends,
Yes, you're
there's no need to
tossing
take
the
chances
dog's
on unknown
toy.
fuels. Order blue
Here
coal
we go with
today.
the toy.
You will find the name of your
And
nearest blue coal
Shadow's
dealer
real name
listed
is
in the Where to Buy
Callie.
section of your classified telephone directory under the name Blue Coal.
Quad.
Nice one, Russell.
Yeah.
And by the
Just
way,
once, I want somebody to do a parody of the Shadow, and he goes, "I am the Shadow," and the person goes, "Do you need a throat lozenge? You sound a little hoarse there."
You hear, Margot?
Yes. As though they came out of
oh,
nowhere.
I'm in the shadows where you can't see me. Yeah, Callie's standing over there beside the lamp.
Yeah.
What?
I am the shadow. Past the literal.
They're gone. Oh. Here we sit in your apartment listening to weird sounds. Where did they come from? How did you do it?
Not too difficult, Margot, dear. For those who've learned its secret based on the phenomenon of telepathy combined with the old science of the yoga. The same
science of the yoga.
Voice to a shadow.
It's a very awe-inspiring demonstration.
If there should
Very
be
awe-inspiring demonstration. I just creamed
someone
my
who could
panties.
command the temple bells of Neban, the shadow would cease to be a shadow.
You mean they could see?
Yes. At the last stroke of the bell, I would be only what I am. Lamont Cranston.
Dun dun
My
dun.
magic invisibility, so to speak, dispelled by this greater power.
And you think there is someone with this power?
I'm not sure. Years ago, in India, a yogi priest, keeper of the temple of Cobras at Delhi, taught me the
smarter than the average priest.
He taught me the mesmeric trick that the underworld calls invisibility. There was a small girl.
Fuck off.
His niece.
Mesmeric.
Who used to sit and listen.
There's a 1984 film of this, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
She was very clever. Clever.
Yeah, for God. Already covered that one.
What became of her?
The Cobra. You don't
Imagine if the Shadow's next enemy was death.
I'm waiting for a horrible accident here. The apologetic
Aren't you
dog
going
and
the
Maddie,
danger's too big for
like,
Don't
missing
worry
a
about
hand.
me, Margot. Worry about the boy and all other poor, miserable
He doesn't
wretches
bite me that hard.
in the toils of this
He
awful
just
drug
nips.
traffic. Is young Gleason safe?
Yes, his father made him go to bed. They thought he'd been drinking too much.
Yeah. Guess it's time I got busy.
Have you found out anything else?
One or
It's
two
time I
things.
got busy. Take your clothes
In
off.
Sadi Delata's dressing room, I found a note.
Yes, it's
signed
time
by
I got
Captain
busy in
Martin
Sadi
of the
Delata's
Quaker
dressing room.
Almora Castle. I think there's some connection there. I'm gonna
Fap, fap,
find
fap,
out.
fap, 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 fap.
First, though, I'm going to...
No, I actually called it a flashlight, Russell.
Yes, I want to borrow a deck
And a light switch.
from my friend the curator. Usually very obliging.
Mommy is trying to do it.
Don't we call him torch?
Open that door.
Yeah, but we're speaking with the Merton, so yeah, you've got to dumb it down for them.
I know what a torch is. I'm not
all right.
stupid.
It's a dead one.
I wasn't talking about you.
A note with it.
Ah, you were?
No, it wasn't. Maddie's an exception.
She's not bluffing.
She does know who I am.
Oh, Lamont, I'm frightened for you.
Yes, she realizes that I am secretly Wonder Woman.
Fake ones and live ones.
And my sexy lasso.
Was I mistaken?
Then it's not a bad. Oh, Lamont.
Margot, it's a challenge.
But the bells. The bells of Neban. Oh, I'm afraid the shadow this time will get beyond his depth.
We shall see, Margot. We shall see who is stronger. Sadi and the bells of Neban, or the shadow.
Well, you are. You're a man.
Not with a voice like that, she's not.
I'll show them. They think they can keep me a prisoner in my own house, putting me to bed as if I was some half-grown kid. What's that?
I can't even play with my G.I. Joes anymore.
Daddy, you hear me?
Is it you, Sadi?
Is it you, Sadi?
No.
Yes. I see you are erect, and I am wet and horny. Just lie there and don't do anything.
But, Daddy, what's that thing dangling from in between your legs?
Don't worry about that.
Oh my God, you're a trap!
Don't worry about that. With enough lube, you will never feel it.
Oh no!
Yes. No. Maybe.
But they've locked me in.
Go through the window, Jenny.
Why are you talking like you're pretending to be a ghost?
Sadi, the window.
Oh, dramatic music!
Oh no! There's an organ player out there!
Ian, what are you eating?
Margot Lane, stand by for orders. Jerry Gleason has escaped from his house.
Yes, who is eating on the
I
stream?
have followed him to the waterfront.
Me, sorry.
And I know
You will
where
be.
he's going. Get word to Commissioner
I'm
Weston.
done.
Time is short.
Yes, you are.
I accept Sadi's challenge.
Click, bang.
Send Harbor Police to
Ow.
the Greater Albora Castle.
Click,
Lies
bang.
in the harbor, just off Bay Ridge
Ow.
shore. Ready to sail. Hurry, Margot.
Pull, pin, throw. Boom.
You know,
Oh no! You hit Maddy.
Oh no.
Hey, there's another secret weapon that could take out the shadow.
What?
Claymore mines.
Yeah. Another one. Your dog's house. What-
Is the shadow in there? I don't know. Zeus, go in there and fart. Oh God, yeah, he's in there. He's in there.
Oh my God, that fart smelled so badly. I've lost concentration.
Oh, it's you.
Hello,
Captain.
Lamont.
We are leaving, Captain. Yes, we're getting underway now.
This isn't fair. I'm going home.
Safely below decks.
And the rest of
Why does your shadow sound Russian?
We got rid of that. What was left of it.
Shadows
I
are
do
no
not know.
competition
all
for
hands, not
my
counting
dog's
this Gleason
fart.
job. Battle net is another 100,000. Oh, we are fixed whichever way the dice roll.
And after that, we live like kings without a care.
Oh,
yeah?
die.
Not even
No.
a conscience to bother you.
That was totally the Swelsh guy standing beside us.
He has come. I was afraid. Who said that?
I did, Captain.
I did, Captain.
So
You may now shit your pants.
With your trick ghost talk and magic, eh? I'll make a shadow out of you soon enough.
Not that way, Captain.
Not that way, Captain. I hope you wore your brown pants, Captain.
But the porthole. No one can get through those. Not even a shadow.
Captain, Klingon starship on the port bow.
You're in this cabin somewhere, and this ship is outward bound. Laugh then.
Naturally, no, I'm not. I'm standing above the cabin, talking through the
I think you may
loudspeaker.
have made 3 mistakes, Captain. One too many.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
But I do not make mistakes, Sal.
That remains to be seen. Sadi Belada.
Then you will
Besides, you're standing too far away from your microphone for the audience to hear you.
I call the temple bells of Neban, Captain. The shadow has the power to blind your eyes. A trick he learned in India from a yogi who was my uncle. But I have a better trick.
Oh, God, that means she's really boo-boo.
While the sacred cobra dances, you will see the shadow only as a man. Be ready to shoot, Captain.
I'm ready.
And
why do you want me
now,
to
my
shoot
cobra,
myself?
To dance with the bells of Neban.
I wouldn't open that basket if I were you, Scotty Belada.
You watch
I've
my pretty
filled it full of
cobra
springy
dance.
snakes.
He may find you even before the captain's bullet. You will die just as quickly.
Hold on, before the captain's pullet. So the captain's going to use a chicken
Better
against him.
playthings than live ones.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Make your small prayer, sir. And now, my pretty one, begin to dance.
Be careful, Saribel. The cobra moves toward you.
My own pretty cobra. He knows me.
It does sound like Callie. I'm sorry, but that's Callie.
The bells, shadow, the temple bells of Neban.
I hear them.
When the last bell strikes, we shall see our prisoner.
Hey, J. Willie.
Waiting for that.
Hey, J. Willie.
Daddy, the cobra. Look out, he's going to strike.
Alexis, stop it!
Quick,
Ow,
ow,
kill it! Ow!
Stop it!
Ow, that hurts! Ow!
Sandy!
Dare to hit a woman!
You, Scotty Belada.
You take credit for this,
Hit
too,
me
do
on
you?
the tits!
No. Sade should have known it was not her cobra in the wicker basket. It was mine.
Yes. So the shadow got her with this snake.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? The stranger snake.
Captain Allen, the police, the border. No, please, Captain Malin, you do not shoot. Stand back here! Drop that gun. I'll fix him.
Put the bracelets on both of them, Sergeant.
Right.
Dope smugglers, kidnappers, and
If that was American cops, they'd be shot dead.
This time the police were too smart for you.
Oh, decidedly.
Huh?
That was sarcastic. Wow.
You were very helpful.
Oh, he's so evil.
I think they should have put like a smoker's cough at the end of his laugh.
And now, before today's adventure with the Shadow comes to a close, John Barclay, Blue Coal's own heating expert.
Yeah, right. Blue coal, right. That's enough with the advertisements. I saw sorry this. We cannot have that. Okay.
I got bit on the tit with my own cobra. It hurt. I went, ow.
To the people in the chat and also on the panel, if you wish to contribute, or at least, have a request for a show that you want us to heckle, it has to be done before January 1st, 1976. That is the recording date cutoff. Anything before that date is public domain. Anything after, and I can have copyright issues on my channel. You can DM them to me, the link on Twitter or through Discord. And we will probably have it on the next show. The Shadow is our staple feature, which means we're going to run it from the first episode all the way through the series, and then we'll have a vote as to when the next full length, when we feature the next radio show and what that will be, and there will be an announcement there. What were you going to say, Batman?
Too late, you killed the joke.
Oh.
We couldn't watch the actual Shadow movie and comment on that.
Nope, because I'd get a copyright strike.
You get raped by copyright.
Yep. And I do not want my channel copywritten.
No.
That would be bad.
Yes. That'd
be bad.
If you did that and tried to hide it, the Shadow would know.
I know, right? So this concludes another episode of Old Time Radio Theater. Please join us next Sunday. Batman, your line.
Sunday.
Same time, same bat channel.
See you later, guys.
Bye.